Welcome to Zone Advanced Protection Systems. It's early August 2014. My name is Mal Fraser-Clay, and this is the beginning of a series of video clips on Zone Advanced Protection System, and more importantly our fantastic software called Arbitr, which is a world-class enterprise PSIM software. You'll get to know more on Arbitr in the next couple of clips. For now, this is just a general overview. Zone is a 30-year-old company. It was incorporated in 1986. I became involved in Zone 3 years ago when I merged my software company with Zone, and I became the managing director. Zone had some challenges in the past as it tried to work out where its fit was in the security business. It had white labelled a few cameras and had moved a fair few IP and analog cameras in the past to government bodies and integrators in Australia. It lost its way to a degree, then picked up business by writing some great software called MSCP, which is the beginning of our PSIM platform called Arbitr. And when the advent of Chinese importers started flooding the market with Chinese cameras, we decided to move the direction of Zone to being an OEM PSIM software company. And as a result of that, we secured some very nice contracted work in Australia for some government departments where we were paid to write very specific programs, which were then kept classified for a number of years. On classifications being lifted, we then discovered that we actually had designed a very smart single head end called Arbitr, and that has been rolled out to the world. So Arbitr is rolled out in law enforcement compounds, defence compounds, and in a very secure defence facility in Australia, very classified. We are working on other projects. We have Arbitr rolled out at a major gold mine in Papua New Guinea, securing its perimeter. I mentioned earlier the acronym PSIM, Physical Security Information Management. It's PSIM is an acronym well known in Europe and to a degree in the States, and it's just starting to take place over here in Australia. Government departments and defence in Australia would know it more as a C2 command system or an SMS, a security management system. I believe that the whole world will be changing changing to the acronym PSIM because it is well known and accepted. Australia is one of the later adopters of PSIM, as in Australia still has an awful lot of analog cameras in the marketplace. The one good advantage of a genuine PSIM platform is we are all agnostic as to whether it's IP or analog. We're agnostic as to what software passes through it and what hardware passes through it. In the case of Arbitr, we have designed Arbitr using the latest suite of Microsoft softwares, as well as our own patented copyright software. And we know that it's very enterprise, it's very scalable, it's fast, it's got some very rich features and functions which we will discuss in more detail at another session. I believe that Zone Advanced Protection Systems is the only genuine private Australian-owned software company that is a genuine PSIM company. There are other companies out there that are agents selling all kinds of hardware and software that is generally owned by either American or European software companies or PSIM companies. So we believe that we are the only Australian privately held company that doesn't have a parent company overseas, and so you look after an Australian company, then the benefits go back to the Australian community. Having said that, we also have picked up work overseas, and we're generally wanting to also pick up overseas work. Arbitor is very scalable, it's enterprise, it is well and truly up there with the other very good competitive products that are out there from other PSIM operators from overseas. The advantages of running with an Australian PSIM is around software support. We Australianise everything so that we absolutely know what the Australian marketplace is wanting and expecting, especially around service. The various protocols of what is required and the timing of when it is required. As mentioned, all PSIM operators are agnostic as to the hardware and software. Arbitor absolutely is, and we can write to a lot of end-of-life equipment. So much so that when the requirement states that new equipment is brought in, it is a seamless operation. The operator doesn't even know that that has taken place. Our GUI, or our shop window as it were, is very user-friendly. And we use the least number of mouse clicks or toggles to get to the end result. We have found that with the training package that we have provided to our channel partners, that the end client, the end result is a very pleasing end result. We are channel focused, and we don't like to go outside that. We've got some integrators that we are training at the moment. We do go to site, but we go to site as the OEM more to understand what the opportunity is. We can certainly put you in touch with our channel. If you already have integrators and you would prefer to work with them, again, as long as they become certified, then we are more than happy to work with them. As you can see, Zone is not a small company, it's large in size. We've purchased our own buildings in Sydney, Canberra and Melbourne. And we're here for the long run. We are very focused on government, on defence and mining. Follow us on LinkedIn. We have a Twitter feed. Keep on looking at our website. We are maturing it and growing it, and we're adding at least one video clip every month. We're keen to either do a webinar or a direct demo of our product with you. We just have to understand the business case behind it. There are cases, obviously, being in the security industry where we do classified work and we can't divulge what the libraries are that we've written to or the devices. But outside that, we're an Australian company. We treat ourselves as a family company. We've got some great staff. Several of the staff are fully security cleared. Our company has a master security license, which we pride ourselves on. I've got a personal security license, and you will find that when you are going to the marketplace to talk to operators, please first off see if they are accredited and they are holding a master security license, so at least you've got a level of professionalism and corporate governance, which is extremely important. Lastly, security is like many things, an absolute necessity to have in place. We're very proactive in being leading edge. We've got some very smart analytics within our core of Arbitor. We can also handle analytics from other companies around facial recognition, license plate recognition, detection of objects and so on. So get to follow us, get to know us. We look forward to working with you. The lead times in the PSIM industry can be from 1 to 4 years, so we're very patient. Follow us, and we look forward to working with you. My name is Mal Fraser Clay, and this was the first of a series of videos. Thank you.